We'll talk about some basketball madness that has taken over downtown Nashville. Over in the corner, we've heard drums. Right now, you can hear Rocky Top as fans get ready to see UT and Vanderbilt face off. This crowd is made up of a lot of different people here. We've got attorneys, educators, students. If you leave your keys in the car running, and then head back inside to warm up, you could easily get your car stolen, and even worse, you may have to face the law. We're joined right now by Lieutenant Bill Miller. He's with the Tennessee Highway Patrol to get a better scope of exactly what is going on at this time. The Johnsons woke up to pounding on their door from a complete stranger, but it was actually a call from a neighbor down the street in that direction that would eventually lead investigators to the teen. Normally before a winter storm, TDOT trucks like this are putting down brine. That's a liquid substance that helps reduce icing. But I found a few things to keep me warm: a blanket and a space heater. Traffic is moving on Briley Parkway, also on Dickerson Pike, and the Antioch area traffic is also moving really nicely coming in from that area as well. I picked up something for my outfit. I wanted to fit in. How do you think I look? It's an act so appalling, even this seasoned reporter had a hard time watching the video. A man drags a dog behind his car. But thanks to a concerned neighbor getting out his cell phone, Timothy Sams is behind bars.
This call in itself is very unique. Normally we don't have video to back up the calls that we get regarding animals being neglected or cruelly treated.
Shay Davis with Rutherford County Paws says the neighbor didn't stop with just the video. He followed Sams to his Laverne home and waited for police officers. It took officers more than an hour to get Sams to come to the door. Once inside, detectives say they found evidence of the crime.
The car was in the garage and the chain was still wrapped around the driver's side mirror.
Officers found CJ inside this garage. Somehow he had survived. And when they walked inside this home, things weren't much better. Tonight, it's condemned. So what led Sams to allegedly drag CJ behind the car?
He was disciplining the dog. The dog was not listening to him, kept getting out and not paying attention to him. That was the only answer we received.
Davis says despite all CJ went through, he doesn't have any broken bones. And just like a dog, he's still giving out kisses to anyone showing him some love.
CJ's doing great.
For more than a century, many have come to St. Luke's Primitive Baptist Church in Nashville to hear the word of the Lord.
That's right.
But only from men.
But to handicap people who have tools to make ministry work is really, really just crazy.
In the Primitive Baptist faith, women are not allowed to be ministers because of how God made them, a woman. But if history has lessons, it's churches like this are fuel for change.
The vast majority of most churches are women, and so it would seem that we would understand that God can certainly use them in ministry.
It's unorthodox.
Tasha Vincent is one of 15 brave women to take a walk of change that's bound to bring hateful words from others.
Regardless of what they say, regardless of what they do, they didn't equip me with the word. God did.
Mr. Tasha Vincent.
Acquire female voices, newly ordained, ready to share the word of the Lord and turn a page to a new chapter in the history of the Primitive Baptist Church faith.
I'll be able to share the good news of the gospel with all men, women, children, boys, and girls.
And change is not always welcome. In fact, there is pushback, and the pastor here tells me he does expect that from the national organization. Still, he says the congregation voted on the change as the right thing to do. Julia Bruck, Channel 4 News.